What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? You are so absolutely phenomenal. But for some reason, not all of y'all believe that. And that is a fact that makes me cry myself to sleep every night. But you know what? That's why you got me. Over the next 5 videos, we're gonna work on building you up a stronger self-image. Because the way that you see yourself is the root of everything else. So let's do it, baby! Hello, ladies and gentlemen! So I used to do this thing, where I would give people Hershey bars for their birthday. Because who doesn't love chocolate, am I right? Testify! But I've since stopped doing it because this one time... Hey, what's up, John? You know what, man? I really wanted to get you something for your birthday. Unfortunately, all I could really afford right now is a Hershey bar. Yeah, I hope that's okay, man. Oh, really? A Hershey bar? A Hershey bar? Really? Yeah? I'm celebrating another year of my life here. You got me a Hershey bar? Okay, let's pretend this is okay then. Let's pretend this is okay. Get the F out of my house. John loved it. But then a week later, I run into John. I'm like, hey, John, how'd you like the candy bar, bruh? Oh, yeah, I loved it. It was great. Which wasn't exactly the reaction I was expecting. So I asked him. You didn't like throw it away or anything, did you? No. Okay, good. Because like underneath the slipcover, there was a $100 bill in there, dude. Say what now? From the way his eyes widened, I can tell I just wasted $100 on this dude. And some perfectly good chocolate. Now you're probably wondering why I'm talking about chocolate. Well, here's the point I'm trying to make. See, all John saw was a cheap, worthless candy bar. Because he didn't realize there was anything of value in there, he didn't even bother to look. And ultimately, it went to waste. Which is often what happens with our strengths and our talents. So before I get started, let me just let you know. You have incredible strengths and talents inside you. Things that make you unique from everybody else. Like a little flower. Except there's hundreds of those, so not like a flower. And if you have yet to find your strength or your talent, I'm telling you right now, you best figure out what that is. Because that is the first step to building up our self-image. There are things that you are capable of better than anybody else you know. Or at the very least, things that you are so passionate about that you are willing to put the work in to develop it. The reason it's so important to figure out what your strength or your talent is, because your strength or your talent makes you special. You are able to do something that other people simply cannot do. You now have something to offer up the world. Hey, but hold on there for a second, Jordan. I know what my talent is, and it blows. Listen, some of you guys probably have talents that you just consider so mundane and just plain boring. Do you want to hear what my talents are? I am absolutely incredible at listening and learning. Those are like 2 of the most mundane talents on the face of the earth. But you know what? One day I looked at my talents and I said, I could do something with this. So I started going to my family and my friends and just lended a sympathetic ear. And they would start to open up to me. They would begin telling me their dreams, their goals, their struggles, their burdens. And the more I heard, the more I wanted to help. So I went out and learned. I started going through book after book, trying to understand them. I tried to look at it from a sympathetic point of view, get into their mindset. And suddenly, these boring, mundane talents became useful. So don't you dare tell me that you don't have any talents, because all I got are these giant ears. They're huge! So how do you take talents that you consider mundane and make them into something spectacular? You use those talents to better the lives of other people. You see, this is where everything comes together. I told you that you needed to know your strength because you needed to know that you had something to offer that nobody else did. I told you that your talents didn't necessarily need to be something breathtaking because any talent that you have is made great by using it to better the lives of other people. Your talent or your strength is something that you do better than other people. You have something to offer that other people want. And when you begin feeling an emptiness in somebody else's life, you are now serving a purpose. So that is why it's so important to figure out what your strength and your talent is. It gives you a reason, a purpose, a motivation, a legacy to build. And now when you look in the mirror, you are one step closer to a stronger self-image. Because now you can look in that mirror and say, you know what? The world needs me to be here. I can do something to make the world a better place. Knowing your strengths and your talents is something that gives you value. And you definitely should feel valuable because you are absolutely phenomenal. Have a great day.